Are you rolling like a dickhead?
We'll start with that one. Yeah. Hi guys, welcome back to Getting Better by Accident. Make sure you like, subscribe, leave a comment below. We got asked a question about basically rolling like a dickhead. So like they were at an open mat. Someone pulled them afterwards and was like, "Fucking hell, mate!" Like rolling a bit like a dickhead there. And this person didn't know exactly what they were doing or how they were doing it. The person they were rolling with didn't really give much of an explanation as to what they were doing. So they're a little bit stuck on what they were doing. So what would your advice be if someone approaches you during an open mat, say where you don't know anybody?
What, ask me, am I rolling like a dickhead?
Yeah.
Well, I'd say, what things am I doing? I'd probably be quite respectful. Unlikely that it's going to happen to me. I'm quite passive until I get on top. It's a tricky one. I think if someone's suggesting you're rolling like a dickhead, I mean, it's quite evident you're having a dickhead, aren't you?
Yeah.
I think you have to probably go over the top for someone to approach you in jiu-jitsu. A lot of things kind of, if you are at like an open mat and you're being quite aggressive, the coach doesn't tend to kind of say anything, do they?
No. Because like usually a lot of the time, I've had it before where I've said something. I've also had it before where I've not said something. And usually when I've had to say something or when I've been on the receiving end of someone rolling like a dickhead, it's usually down to their intensity, but more so from, like, I'd say the get-go. So they start 100 mile an hour, heavy clubs, like punching across the face when they're looking for chokes, not really letting the round get started, almost trying to win everything. Again, it's an open mat, it's a training session. Like, if your partner's after that kind of round, fucking too right, oblige them. But usually, like, an intelligent person, not even just an intelligent player, an intelligent person should be able to sort of read the intensity of their partner and almost kind of just use a bit of common sense about, like, maybe they're not rolling that intense, maybe they're not that experienced, maybe they're injured. Mate, fucking a lot of open mats are on Sunday mornings. Who the fuck wants to get up on a Sunday morning and have a fucking fight? Like, so yeah, any advice you'd give for someone who maybe they had comments before that they're rolling a little bit too intense at open mats or wherever. Any advice you'd give them on just bringing the intensity down?
Yeah, really simple. I think relaxing.
Yeah,
is quite like undervalued. It's quite. I get it quite a lot with lower belts against myself as a higher belt. It's obviously a lot of anxiety.
Yeah,
and they don't know how to relax. By you relaxing, your other training partner is going to relax, and then you're going to get a better round ultimately. So simplifying it, relaxing, but also don't be afraid to ask your training partner, like, am I being a dickhead? Like, am I going too hard, or are you comfortable in our kind of rounds? And a lot of the times, some guys will say to me, "I love our rounds," and they'll give me positive feedback, like, "Oh, I feel really safe with you." Not all the time, but I feel really safe with you. We get into deep positions. Like, I just know if you get a heel hook on me, you're going to let me work out of it, or that's me and Ant, and yourself. We have like 20, 30-minute rounds, just getting in those deep positions. So relaxing and kind of asking questions, getting the feedback from your training partner.
Oh, definitely. I'd even say another one there is, like, play the game. Like, at the end of the day, jiu-jitsu is a grown-up, like, wrestling game. Like, if you put it there, like, the short and long of it, like, we're there to have fun, we're there to enjoy it, we're not there to hurt ourselves. And yeah, play the game. Like, especially if you know the person you're rolling with, and if you are a little bit tense with them still, so give them a little bit, like, have a bit of an exchange there, and sort of play the game, have the dance.
What would you say to if you're dealing with a dickhead though, and you're running into it? How would you react?
So for me, it would depend on that person there and what state or what mood I'm in that day, or what state my body's in. If I'm in a position or physical position to amp it up a little bit, and basically put them on the back and keep them there for the whole round.
I know that's you. But
Yeah.
What about a white
White
belt that's like, let's say 10 seconds into the round, and the training pattern's going balls to the wall. 10 out of 10 intensity. Like, how would you approach that as a white belt?
Do you know
You
what?
can't put them on the back and
It's going to be difficult, might be uncomfortable, but stop the round. Like, at the end of the day, you're a grown up. You're a grown up. I know sometimes the situation might be intimidating, but you're not there to get the shit kicked out of you. You're there to enjoy your time. So stop the round. Have a conversation. Don't get yourself all worked up. Don't get yourself into a fucking big old tiz and sit on the side of the mat sulking. Don't be fucking trying to start fights with them because you've not communicated that it's too intense for you. Every gym's had them. Like, we've all fucking been there, and it's like, but communicate. We're all grown ups. Like, if you don't like something, like, you won't go to a restaurant and get served shit on a plate and fucking eat it. So you wouldn't go to a gym and fucking have something that's out of your comfort zone and just accept it.
Yeah.
Like, communicate it. Let them know you don't want shit on a plate. Let them know you're here to learn. You're here to engage. And if they can't change the behaviour, don't fucking roll with them. Like, it's as simple as that. Yeah. And eventually, that person who's rolling in that way will either run out of training partners, or they'll have the come to Jesus moment and be like, shit, maybe I should relax.
Yeah.
And a lot of people go through that transition. Like, it's not like, 'cause I started off rolling like a dickhead. Like, I had a comment when I first started round, I'm rolling like a fucking gorilla. Like, and that's just not a compliment, that's fucking recklessly moving. So we all go through, it's just a realization that we all need to go through.
Sometimes, if you're a bit more confident, you'll meet them more.
Yeah.
You'll be like, okay, you're dishing it out. I'll meet you in the middle.
Yeah.
Let's go to war.
100%. Yeah, and if you're game for that kind of round, fucking go for it. Like I say, it's not to say that you shouldn't engage in those kind of rounds. It's engage in the kind of round that you want, because let's speak for ourselves here.
Yeah.
It takes me a good 10, 15 minutes to warm up. If someone grabs me that first round and they're going 100%, I'm going to remember that. I'm going to come back when I'm fucking warm, and you're going to have my hip bone in your fucking face for 2-3 rounds.
Yeah.
Like, you just got to treat people the way you want to be treated.
Yeah, it very often happens, doesn't it, when someone dishes it out.
Yeah.
And you go, okay, you're at level 10. I'll go from my 4 out of 10 to 10 out of 10.
Yeah.
They quickly, don't like it, and they get in a sulk. And
yeah.
I think you made an important point, is they end up running out of training partners.
Yeah.
And because people don't want to train for them.
That's it. And if this sounds like it's you we're talking about, whether it's the rolling like a dickhead, or maybe you're a little bit too shy to say something, there's just areas of growth there for you to work on. This isn't us digging you out and making, it's just giving you something to think about, something for you to reflect on, and ways for you to make progress personally. Because if you grow the confidence to confront somebody and stop them, that's fucking massive growth there. And also, if you have enough growth where you can relax on the tense situations and actually play the game rather than fucking fighting and winning all the time, that's massive personal growth as well. And it's growth off the mat and on the mat.
Yeah, if you are wondering, are you a dickhead? Just massively bring your aggression down.
Yeah.
And just be more relaxed. And if you're relaxed in the first 10 seconds, like I said, your other training partner, unless he's a dickhead, he'll relax, and you'll both have that kind of mutual build into the round, and you'll have a great, safe round.
Oh, 100%. Like I say, if you made it this far, make sure you like, subscribe, drop a comment below with any subjects you want us to cover, and also let us know if you're a dickhead. See you in the next one.